Hi, welcome back to the channel. First of all, thank you all for tuning into the previous episodes and the comments. They're much appreciated and some pretty helpful, so thank you for that. Okay, so today we're going to crack on with this. We've got painted parts back, so we've got bumper, bonnet, wing, which I've kind of just loosely placed on there so it was not going to get damaged, and we've also got the door. So we've got to assemble everything back together, which is probably one of the worst parts of the job, but we'll do that. One thing I did realise on here, I actually forgot to put some people call them aerators, but like the adjustable vents, I forgot to put that back in, so I've got to probably take this off again to get that put back in. Obviously, old bonnet needs to be removed. I was quite pleased as well because I didn't realise when I bought it, but the new bonnet or replacement bonnet has actually got the hinges on it, which is really good. And they get bent up after it's taken an impact, so I'm pleased with that. So yeah, we'll crack on and start putting things back together and getting them bolted on. Okay, so we've got a little bolt underneath the triangle cover just by the windscreen there, and then there's two bolts at the very bottom which were a nightmare to do up just because I didn't take the wheel off, which yeah, I probably should have done because it took me a lot longer to do it. Then we got two bolts at the top. One is just through the headlamp, and then there's two at the front, and there is one actually underneath the arch liner which I'd forgotten about. So now we're removing the bumper support so that we can fit the aerator, or as I said earlier, the adjustable electric fins that I'd forgotten to put in. They were a little bit bent from the crash, but they seem to work fine, so I didn't bother replacing those. Had a bit of trouble getting the one bolt in. I think the bolts I was using were a little bit short, but they did go back in. Then we can get the bumper support back on and the headlight bolted back down. Okay, so I'm coming to put the bumper back together now. You may remember from a previous episode, this was the chrome grille surround that came with the replacement bumper. Now, what it's got is these, like, it looks like this is like stuck onto it, and that's all coming away from the plastic. But, well, I'd say maybe it's paint and it's coming away, but I think what I'm going to do is try and rub that down, then fill it, and then I'm going to spray this gloss black because I'm not really a big fan of chrome anyway. So if it doesn't look any good, then I'll have to get a new surround, but I prefer not to have to buy a new surround, so we'll give that a go anyway. Okay, so I've been rubbing that away, and you can see it's almost like a copper, whether it's copper sheet underneath, I don't know, but it's going to take a lot of sanding down, I think. So I'll do that off camera. It looks like a lot of it's coming away. But yeah, we'll keep going and then fill it, smooth it, and see what it looks like. Okay, so we're starting to build up the freshly sprayed door. Still got a few bits to go, but I'm going to take this door off, I think, because I need this handle, and there's a few clips for the windows, a clip I broke when I was stripping it, so I'm about ready to knock the hinges out of this door now, and hopefully I can't pull the plug. I can't pull that plug Now, I can't get this out far enough. So I think I'm going to have to take the door off to get that out. So we'll have a crack at that now. Okay, so I'm just releasing the stop and then knocking the door hinge pins out. And then the door's ready to pull off. So I found it easier to have the two doors side by side, and then I couldn't really get it wrong on where each part went. A lot of the older bits that I didn't need, I'm then going to sell those afterwards. The door handle on the replacement door was from a keyless entry car, so unfortunately I had to swap the two handles over, but it saved me having to paint the door handle anyway. I could use the one off the old door. Okay, so I got the new door on. Unfortunately, I forgot to press play on the camera, record, sorry. So I got it on. Just gonna put these clips in to hold the hinge pins in. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. I'm not 100% sure about the colour match yet. This is very dusty, so I have a feeling it's going to be okay. The handle and the door seem to be a good match, so hopefully that'll be okay. But we'll give it a good wash and we should find out. So we'll get the rest of the door back together. So we've got a couple of broken clips, so I'm going to take those out of the other seal and on the other door and put them on here. So we've got the door all back together, wing is on. We've got to sort that grille out before we can put the front bumper back on, because I can't get it bolted on when it's up on the car. So I think now we will get the new bonnet bolted on. Go unbolt this old one first. Now the new one has got hinges on it, but I'm going to try these hinges first, see what they look like. Just because they're not the easiest to get to, I might have to take the wing off again if I've got to change the hinges. So we'll try it without changing the hinges first. I know everyone's going to say about that again, but at the moment that is the best I can do. So okay, so bonnet's on, just got to do some adjustments. Obviously the adjustments will be a bit easier when the bumper's on anyway, but it is a little bit too far that way, so that's got to be looked at. And there is some markings there from when it got pushed backwards, which I'll try and touch up. But yeah, other than that, that's about it. I still haven't put the seats in the back yet. Sorry, seat belts in the back and the front seats back in, because I still need to clean it. But I will do that at some point off camera. So yeah, we got to get this grille finished now, and then we can get that front bumper on. Okay, so I rubbed down the chrome. Excuse the fingerprints, I don't know if you can see that. So the area that was damaged, I had to take that completely off and then fill any gaps in with filler, and then sprayed and lacquered it. It hasn't come out too bad. I'm just not really sure what I think to it. I've started building the bumper up a little bit. If I just place it in there, I'd be interested to see what people's opinions are, really. Yeah, I don't think it looks too bad. Now, obviously there are the chrome bits on the other, so I think I'll see what it looks like when I put it on. Yeah, we got these chrome bits here. I'm just not a big fan of chrome, especially when it's like a fake chrome, but yeah, not fully decided what I think to it yet, but we'll build it up, we'll get it put on, and we can go from there. Okay, so it's all back together. We'll get it back on the car now. Okay, so we've got bumper all bolted on. Seems to be fitting nice. It's looking tidy. Seat belts are all in. Airbag, steering wheel airbag's in. So now what I want to try and do is program or clear the airbag fault. Now I have a unit which I'm hoping will do it. We'll get that set up and I'll show you what I got. Okay, so after about half an hour of my OBD reader, I realised that I couldn't clear the crash data, so now I'm stripping the centre console back again to then get the airbag module out so I could send it away to get the crash data cleared and get the airbag light off. Okay, so we've gained access to the safety restraints module, or airbag module if you like. I didn't film it because my battery is about to die, but I'm going to get that out now, get the crash data cleared, and then we can put it back in and hopefully we should have no errors on the screen. Okay, so we're about 3 days on from sending the airbag module off for resetting, and I've now got it. I sent it to these guys here, and yeah, the turnaround was very quick. Cost was that much? 39, well, just over 40 quid, 46 pounds, something like that, 47 pound, which I thought was okay. I went for the quickest delivery as well. And they send you get a pen, even a bag of Haribo sweets, but I've already eaten them, so we'll get this back in the car, and hopefully all is good now. Okay, so got that all back together. Only took 20 minutes or so, didn't take long. Still need to give this all a bit of a clean. I did try it, but I think I need like a brush. Brush to get in there. But now it's the moment of truth to make sure this has all gone off. So we'll put that on. Might not have enough power in the battery. Okay, so that hasn't gone off. Now I've got a park and brake fault, which is annoying. That's better. And we've still got a fault, an airbag fault, which is really annoying. Why is that then? We'll need to plug in and have a look at that. Okay, so we've got the Think car plugged in now. Let's see if we can find out what's going on. Sorry about the reflection. Can't win, it's too dark in the workshop. It's too bright out here today. So the park and brake errors, they are, I think, just because the battery's a bit low from too much sitting around. But I don't know what these other errors are for. I thought they would be clear. Yeah, so the airbag one went off when I cleared it, but it's come straight back. So we've clearly got a fault there. Although it does say it's gone. Got a wipers ECU fault. Maybe they've gone. Let's try it. Oh. Battery's flat. Right, let's get a jump pack. Okay, so moment of truth. Why is that still showing then? Doesn't make any sense. Okay, so I've just done another scan and it looks to be something to do with the drivers and passengers seat belts, which is strange because they were replaced, unless they were faulty when the ones I bought, but seems a bit weird. But I guess we'll have to get some others and try again. Okay, so we're back on a very cold morning to try and work out why the seatbelt error is still showing. I think it relates to this pre-tensioner. I didn't know that they had to be replaced as well. I thought it was just the seatbelt, so I can't be 100% sure if they do have to be replaced. What I'm wondering is, did I forget to plug something in underneath? So I think we'll lift this seat out to start with and see if we can find anything under there. Yeah. Looks like I've sheared that off. Oh dear. I won't be using that. I must have sheared that one off doing one of the... I don't know what I was doing. Never mind. We'll do it the manual way. I need to remember to order some new ones of those. Oh, maybe that's what I sheared it off on. I think they were a bit tight. Okay, so I made a silly error. Didn't think to check this. Now obviously when the seat belt goes off, it actually, there's a, I don't know what they call it, a gas spring, accumulator, whatever here, which also pulls that in, and you can see, I don't know if you can see without zooming in, you can see how all the rubber is scrunched up, which means that's being pulled in. I never even thought to look at that, which is really annoying. It's just another delay. So I need to get this apart. The only thing I'm not sure of is this side. So we've got a wire going to this as well, but I can't see that this actually does anything. I think that wire is just to tell you that your seatbelt's locked in. So that's fine. But yeah, that's really annoying. Really annoying. Let's just put my block of wood back under. So we'll get that off now. And there it is. Hopefully we can get this out okay. And then we've got to see if we can get one of those. Two of those actually. Passenger and drivers. Okay, so that's out. Now I can search the part number just to see if we can find a replacement. I'll put this back in the car for now. Okay, so for you it's a few seconds later. For me it's a few days later, and we've now got our pre-tensioners. So they arrived in the post yesterday. So we've got two of those. They do come with the plugs, but I don't think we're going to need them. Luckily they came out easy enough. So we shall get those fitted, then hopefully all of our error codes will be gone. So we're still showing a fault there, which is really annoying because I don't know why. The one's gone from the passenger side, so we'll have to do some more digging. Frustrating. Okay, so I started to do some digging. I disconnected the pre-tensioner plug down there to see if it was that one, the one I just put in, and that gave me another error. So I knew it was this one. So I took this back out, and as you can see, the pin's bent. So basically it wasn't connecting properly. So that was my fault, as usual. So I'm going to straighten that pin, connect it up, and hopefully my error will go away. Yes. Airbag lights have gone. Brilliant. Now, the only thing I've got shown is that seat belt warning. Now, I have a feeling that's saying that there's someone sat on the seat, so I need to check that. So we'll check that first. Okay, so it's for you, it's been a couple of seconds. For me, it's been a good few weeks since I've been able to do anything on the car. We're now on the 3rd of January 2026. And I've finally got some time to come back and do a bit more on the car. Obviously, when I left off, we'd got the airbag light all off. We have got that issue with the seat belt. I still haven't really looked into that as to whether that should be on, but I think it thinks there's someone in the passenger seat from what I can see, or in all the seats. I'm not sure whether the red lights come on when someone's on the seat or when they're off the seat, so I need to look into that, but that's a minor thing. But we are nearing completion with the car now. I'm just going to fit the number plate, give the car a clean, then we can take it for an MOT. I'm hoping that it will pass the MOT with that seatbelt warning on, but it's a snowy day here today, so it's cold. But we'll get the plate on and then go from there. Okay, so the seatbelt light is sorted. There was nothing wrong with that. If I take my seatbelt off, that comes back on. I don't know why it just kept showing at first, but maybe it was because I hadn't really run it for long enough. But that is all good now. I'm just scanning to see if we've got any more faults, and then we'll take it for a bit of a drive. Number plate is on. Okay, so give it a bit of a clean off. Needs a polish. Get rid of some of the marks on there, but other than that, it's looking pretty smart, I think. Okay, so first test drive. I'm only going up country lane because I don't have tax or MOT on the car yet, so just wanted to make sure everything's okay. Just go through my village. feels good. Still getting the error for the radar, so that is definitely something to do with the wiring loom on the replacement bumper, so I need to have a look at that, but that is a minor detail. Hopefully I can still get it MOT'd. So that's good. We shall turn around and head back, and then we can look at what it's cost me so far and potentially what we might be able to sell it for. See you back at base. Okay, so now we're going to look at what it's cost so far to get the car to the way it is now. Car cost me £7,479.38 from Copart. I bought a full front end, which was bonnet, bumper, headlights, wings, arch trims, rads, everything. That was £2,352.72. Some coolant, £28.26. The seatbelt pre-tensioners, £140. Dashboard and door was £1,150. To get it all painted was £800. Now I have started selling a lot of the stuff that I didn't use off the full front end, which that was my plan anyway. So far I've sold bonnet latch £23, arch trim £35 and £30, lower rad mount £50, front panel cross member £50, left wing £160, front bumper, lower valance under tray £50, headlight £200. There's still quite a bit left to go. Yeah, so hopefully we'll get a bit more back from that. So total cost is £11,950.36. Sold items were £598 with a potential of another £500 or £600 hopefully. Potential sale price 12.5 to 13.5. There are some Cat S cars going for around 12.5. Obviously non-Cat S you're looking 15, 16, so we shall see. That gives us a potential profit of £1,147.64 to £2,147.64. If I sell all the other parts as well, then that'll be a potential profit of £1,647 or £2,647. So not too bad. A lot of work for the amount of profit really, I think. But yeah, I'm kind of realizing that it's not easy to make money from doing this, but I do quite enjoy it. Obviously I don't make any money from the YouTube videos yet, but you know, maybe one day if we do start to make some money from that as well, it'll all help. So make sure you like and subscribe, because that goes a long way to help the channel. So we're gonna obviously got the MOT. I haven't added that in yet. Hopefully they won't find anything with the MOT, but if they do, we can add this on at a later date, and then we'll get it advertised and get it sold. I've still got to do, as I said previously, I got to polish it, and I am still getting that radar error, so I've got to have a look into that, because there was definitely no radar on it as far as I could see, because it's got the plastic cover there anyway, plus there was no mounting for it. So I don't know whether the loom that's on the current bumper is wrong. Maybe if anyone knows the answer to that, let me know. But yeah, we'll get that sorted, and then we can get it advertised and hopefully sold. I do have another car which I'm not going to show you yet. I'm going to look at doing a bit of a side episodes, projects, whatever you want to call it, on that car, and then I'll keep going with buying some of these crash damaged cars as well. So thanks for tuning in. Again, sorry about the delay between videos, just very busy with my everyday job and life, I guess, but I will try and get them out this year a bit quicker and more of them. But yeah, like and subscribe, and yeah, leave your comments and let me know what you think. Cheers, see you next time.